WandaVision has a cameo on par with the Luke Skywalker one in Mandalorian.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to speak about, because I don't think she was talking about this.
Because I was going to say, because we knew Evan Peters was in it. Like, that was announced ages ago. So who's this big mysterious cameo?
This is the bit of news I wanted to speak about, and I left it till now. So Kevin Smith, he does a lot of stuff with comic books. He's got like a podcast and a YouTube show where he talks about that. He reckons it's Thanos. And
I said this.
You did mention it, to be fair. Either it'll be like a flashback of Thanos, or Thanos will actually be brought back into this reality or something, because it'll be part of the fact that Vision and Wanda's story is hugely impacted by Thanos coming on and killing Thanos. So whether something will happen towards the end of the series and she'll bring Thanos back to get the stone or something, that'll justify a bigger budget.
Yeah, that's true.
Other wild speculation could be just Doctor Strange. If she's going to be in the Doctor Strange film, he could turn up at the end. Cool. Even massive wilder, if we're talking Luke Skywalker level cameos, could be Hugh Jackman Wolverine if they're doing the X-Men stuff.
Don't even hint that to John, because if you tell John that and it doesn't happen, he will be angry at you.
But this is what I'm saying though. Like, if we want a Luke Skywalker level cameo that we will not see coming anywhere, who better to get than it could be Deadpool. But then what would be more surprising? I think Hugh Jackman Wolverine, after all the times he said he's not doing it anymore, I think Hugh Jackman Wolverine to be back in the MCU for a bit would change it all. I think that would be the Luke Skywalker level cameo that everyone would be speaking about.
Well, like, he comes through the multiverse to try and get Evan Peters back.
Yeah, maybe, or he just turns up at the end. Like, at the end of this series, we get like the X-Men coming in and like he turns up at the end. I don't know. I think that would be the one that would make me sit down and be like, fuck, that was unexpected. That is a massive cameo. Ones that I would kind of expect would be Thanos or Doctor Strange.
Yeah, if it's a Luke Skywalker level, it's either going to be a character that's dead or one we haven't seen in the MCU yet. That's for me. So it's either going to be someone like Thanos, Tony Stark somehow, or it's going to be like one of the big X-Men, like fucking Wolverine.
But that's the thing, like, if she's talking Luke Skywalker level cameo, cool. It's like a character that we hadn't seen properly for years. So yeah, it could be McAvoy, Professor X, it could be Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, it could be Aaron Taylor-Johnson back as Quicksilver, proper Quicksilver again. It could be anything, but like, I'm thinking if they want to go big, shock factor, get everyone talking about it, have it trending on Twitter and entertainment news for weeks and months.
Hugh Jackman
Wolverine.
That's the checkmate out there, yeah.
And that is going to be my prediction for now. That's my hot take.
Oh, that is a big hot take.
I'll die on the hill. Because even if it's like Thanos and stuff, it's something we can predict because it kind of makes sense to the story. Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, boom. The X-Men are in the MCU. Let's have you.
You've got to think they're going to leave this series making you want the next like big MCU thing.
Yeah. So, and if they bring in Thanos, yes, it's cool, but we know where his story goes. If they bring in Doctor Strange, it's cool, but we know they're having a film. Or
will it be one of the other Spider-Men? Because we know they may be in the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, okay, that could be another big one if they bring in like Tobey Maguire. Yeah, that could be another big thing because that will then set up. Maybe this series is going to somehow set up the next Spider-Man. So I think however the series goes, it's going to set something up. It's going to set up the new Spider-Man, whether we see them or not, because it's going to be the multiverse thing. It's going to set up Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness because whether we see them or not, that's going to set that up. So whether we'll get one of the Spider-Men, a Doctor Strange cameo, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Quicksilver. Thanos, I kind of want the least because that's not really going anywhere. But yeah, Hugh Jackman Wolverine is the big one, I think.